Happy Sunday. Happy Easter to all of you. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. This is Sunday. It's been a long weekend. It's been a long week. Let me see who we have here. We're going to have a lot of fun. So I decided instead of putting this off, we're just going to combine it all. So we're having our 1,000 sub celebration. And as promised, I'm going to be giving away a bottle of Cullowen Rum and Raisin Irish whiskey. This is 55% ABV. This is the full 700 milliliter size. So we're going to be giving that away tonight to somebody very lucky. We're also going to be celebrating my birthday early. My birthday is on Wednesday. So this will be the last stream before my birthday. So let's see who we have in chat. We have Bourbon Neophyte. Cheers, all you magnificent Irish whiskey lovers. Happy Easter, Anthony. We have Orlando Mr. Mom 310. Congratulations on 1,000 subscribers and happy birthday. Thank you very much. Sorry, I am so tired. We have this, I'll have to share a picture of my Patreon. We got a little puppy, a little Frenchie, and that dog has had me up since 7 o'clock this morning. And it's been fun. Cheers, Kathy Huey. Cheers, everyone. It's good to see you. Catching up on some women's rugby games. I saw that they did have one on today. I did not get a chance to watch it. Oh, thank you, Kathy. We have Gandy Road. Cheers. Happy Easter to everyone. Cheers to you. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe. Let me know what you guys are drinking tonight. Mr. Mom is having a pour of Bushmills Prohibition Peaky Blinders. I love that one. I have a backup, and I'm so glad that I do. That was a one and done. So if you find any, make sure you grab them. That was a good one. Let's see, everybody's saying hi to everybody. There's Anthony reminding everybody to smash that like button. Hey, Liz B. Cheers. Congrats on 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, Liz. We have Doug Crisop. Cheers, all you whiskey people. Happy Easter. Cheers to you, Doug. I don't think we've seen you in here before. Thank you for joining us for some Irish whiskey today. Hope you're having a good Easter. Roger Reese. Cheers, everyone. Congrats on 1,000, Stacy. Thank you, Roger. Shut up. Whiskey Central. Shayla. Cheers. Congrats on 1,000. I'm headed to bed now. I had to hop on. Thank you, Shayla. It's so good to see you. I miss Shayla. Shayla, I got to have her at my house not too long ago, and we drank a lot of Irish whiskey. Writer's Tears Marsala. That's a good one. You know, I should have grabbed the Enniskillen. That is one I haven't. I might have to reach that one, Anthony. Might have to reach that one. Pre-happy birthday sipping on Jameson 18. That's a good one. So I'm going to go ahead and add the link in here. I have a surprise guest that's going to be joining me for some pours. And I told him, I said, this is my first time tracking myself. So I think I got it down. He kind of walked me through some stuff. I'm going to go ahead and set the banner here. Here we go. Okay. So we are giving away, as promised, a bottle. This is my favorite daily pour. This is Cullowen Rum and Raisin. This is an Irish single malt. This has been finished in a PX sherry cask and in Cullowen's own dark rum cask. This one is 55% ABV. So if you would like a chance to win this one, it's $5 an entry. I've got my PayPal listed below. So you can just tag me in chat with entries. Let me know how many entries you're getting. And we're going to give away a bottle of whiskey tonight. This is going to be fun. Let me make sure I got all the comments. Alrighty, so here's Doug. Hey, Doug. Douglas Babb, cheers to you. It is good to see you. So I've got a very special guest. He was not going live himself tonight. So he decided he's going to join me for some pours. So please help me welcome Mr. Bourbon Neophyte, Anthony.
Hey, surprise, everybody. I couldn't resist when I saw her thumbnail.
Said, with the Cullowen on there.
Cheers, Sean. And let me just say, yes, I know.
And Anthony can tell you how good this is. Anthony actually has already entered for a chance to win.
Is fabulous.
Yes. It's a really great whiskey. This one did follow me home from Ireland. So you notice it has no stamp because I bought it in the UK. So I bought it up in Northern Ireland. I think I bought it at Cullowen, actually. So Oh, you
Mm.
don't have PayPal. Let me get you my Venmo too. Do you have Venmo, Liz? If you have Venmo, I'll do Venmo for you.
Hey, Sean. Cheers. Great seeing you. Hey, Whiskey Uncensored. Cheers.
Speaking actually, Liz, that actually brings up a good topic. So, obviously, I have not been producing as much content as I was hoping because every time I try to do a video, I have a screaming puppy in the background because he's downstairs. I'm not bringing him up here because he chews everything. And there's
Everything.
wires, and I would like to keep things set up here. So, I have been trying to set my like iPad during the day just to shuffle all the videos to get my count up. I'd love be a huge favor, guys, if you could do that. Just if you're working, if you're not paying attention, just put it on your phone, put it on your iPad, just hit shuffle and let them roll through. As soon as I can get, I'm very close to hitting the number of hours to where I could do super chats. And I know that YouTube takes a cut, but it'll just make it everybody, it'll make it so much easier. And then I can give out more whiskey. So if you do get the opportunity and could do that to help me out, I would really appreciate it. I'm gonna try to not be such a slacker. Try to get a couple of videos out this week. Oh, you do a Venmo. Okay, let me give you my Venmo here. I'm gonna look up and see what my own Venmo is.
Isn't that the truth?
Okay, let me give you my Venmo here, Liz.
I actually just had to do that for my nephew. I hand delivered him a bottle of Eagle Rare. I dropped it off on his porch, and they just can't find it on the East Coast. And when they do find it, it's highly allocated in Pennsylvania. And so I'm like, what do you mean? I've been falling all over it. Of course, then when I wanted to go get it, boy, it was like trying to find teeth in a chicken. But
Well, and I tell you, I from buying whiskey from people and friends picking you up bottles, when they're going over to Ireland, and I ended up, I'm like, what you need? I got Cash App, I got Zelle, I got PayPal, I got Venmo. What you need? Ah, Gandy's in for 4. Okay. Thank you, Gandy. All right, let me get you in here. Hi, Ben. Whiskey Uncensored. I showed your chat. I didn't say hi to you. Sorry. Candy Road. Let me see if that's dragged.
but that's a good point to make because I do it on channels. Like when I'm sitting here, I'll catch up on some of their streams and I will just play and let theirs run like I'm working in the office. I hate to say it's background noise, but something going on in the
No, it
background.
is. It's background noise. I mean, it could be a stream you've watched before. It could be,
Oh, but some of them I haven't only because of when they come on. I'm up at 2:30 in the morning, so I'm
yeah.
I'm tired. Sometimes I'm not perusing YouTube at 7 o'clock at night. So
Oh, I see we
I'll
got
catch.
Roger Reese in for 4.
And like I said, it's a good way to help the other channels that you subscribe to get to that number to do that.
Yeah, and I'm really close. And like I said, honestly, I've got videos that I just haven't edited. Although now I'm kind of to the point that I'm like, well, maybe I should reorder them, redo them. I didn't like it.
Oh my gosh, it's Mike Stahl and Peter White. Cheers.
Hey, how
Roger.
you doing? Hey, Mike. One more. All right. Go back over to Venmo. Let me see. Yes, Ben, I do have a playlist of the streams and the lives. So I have 2 different playlists. I got him on there. Hey, Peter White. Cheers to you. Let me know what's in your glass. I know Peter's got some good Irish whiskey. Cheers, Mike Stahl. I hit the thumbnails up so hard it snowed in Canada.
Oh, goodness.
That's really good. All right. Lisby is in for 5. So let me.
Hey, Josh. How are you?
Thank you, guys. Hey, James Morgan. Cheers to you. And
Oh,
Josh
Mr.
Britt.
Morgan.
Ah, Dave
And
Ogleston.
Dave.
Cheers, Dave.
Cheers.
All right. Let me get Liz in here.
Yeah, this is the longest I've sat down all day.
Oh, me Well, no, I actually, it wasn't bad. So I think I told you I did not have to cook today. So that was
Well,
kind of nice. Everybody came
I'm
to our house.
yeah, I know. I'm gonna cook here once we're done with the stream. Throw something on, and then I have one more thing that I've got to do, and that's why I said I wasn't gonna stream today. Well, I'm not. I'm just accompanying you for a
That is true.
stream.
All right. Sean is in for 2.
I tell you what, Sean, if you haven't had that, it's great. Hey, Jim, cheers, man.
Hey,
Long
Jim.
time no see. Happy Easter, sir.
Sean H. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jim. Yes, you did do 10. Yeah, I gotcha. I got them both. Thank you, Jim.
I tell you what, wine finished whiskeys, I do like, and I really like this Writer's Tears in this Marsala cask. At first,
That's a good one.
it is. And now, I mean, I've had this a couple of years because I wasn't smart enough to buy another one. In other words, before I really realized how well this opens up, I wish I would have bought another one. I mean, I've got a couple like that because I didn't open them right away. I waited, and then I went into them, and I'm like, oh, these are good. And then once it opened up, it's great. And what sometimes puts me off on some wine finished whiskeys is the wine stays too long, if that makes sense to everybody.
It can. Yeah, it can dominate with an Irish. Ooh, ribeye and crab legs.
Yes. But I mean, this doesn't. It's there.
Yeah.
But the sweetness of the rye comes through, and oakiness of all things comes out on this.
You, I might have to send you some. The Enniskillen is my favorite. The ice wine. It's really nice. I mean, it's sweet. It's honey. It's almondy. So, Sean, the only Irish you have is Bushmills and Jameson. Wow. If you win this bottle tonight, this is a good one to add to your collection.
Sean, I'm telling
So
you.
just for you guys that just came in, we are giving away a bottle of Cullowen Rum and Raisin single malt Irish whiskey, PX rum finish, PX finish, rum finished. This is 55% ABV, higher ABV. This one I actually did haul back from Ireland. Hey, cheers, the Runic Workshop. Good evening, folks. Cheers and welcome. So I said I was going to revisit some of these pours, and Kathy, I got yours. Just want to make sure you know that. Some of these pours that I kind of forget that I have because I just have so much. So I started with this one, which is Skellig 618 small batch. And this is yummy. This is a PX finished just blended whiskey. It's 40%. This is a blend of pot still grain whiskey. This distillery is located over by Skellig Michael, which has been made famous for Star Wars. And it's named Skellig 618 for the 618 steps that the monks carved into Skellig Michael, which it was a monastery before it became famous for Star Wars. So it's a really nice pour. I really, and it's up on the top shelf. I just completely forgot I had it. So,
Don't I know
I
that?
got you down, Kathy. Good luck to you. Hey, cheers, Steven Stone Shelf Sippers. Thank you. Congrats on 1,000 subs.
Hey, Top Dog.
Steven's right behind me. Steven is getting new subs every day. Hey, cheers, Top Dog. It's good to see you all. Like I said, we're giving away Cullowen Rum and Raisin tonight. If you would like to get in, $5 in entry, and the Venmo or the Venmo PayPal is there at the bottom.
I wondered that too, Ben.
Why is your stupid PayPal saying goods and services? If it does that, I don't use it enough. I think you're the only one that has a problem like that, Ben.
Mine does too.
Does yours? Okay.
Yep. And I couldn't get it to change.
I buy stuff from people in Ireland and it doesn't do that. It's all right. I'll trust me. Fairly certain nobody's gonna come. I don't use it enough that I'm gonna get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
So it's okay. We are all
My
good.
goodness. I haven't seen Top Dog in a minute. His wife must have been keeping him busy.
Hey, cheers. Christy Seaton, cheers. Congrats on 1,000. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us today. Guys, let us know what you're drinking. Anthony is sipping on some Writer's Tears. I'm having some Skellig 618 small batch. I pulled a few things. And I didn't pull, I know you were going to have a pour of the rum and raisin later. I poured.
Oh, yeah. That'll be my last one since it's a higher than the other ones that I have here.
I poured a variation of that. That was one that, again, I was going through. I actually got a new bottle of Cologne and I was trying to make room for it on the shelf. And I had to move a couple of them. And I came across this one. I'm like, I completely forgot I had this.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
I mean, these bottles, like I said, we got them, we tried them, we liked them. We said, oh boy, these things are good. Wonder what it's going to be like when it's opened up. And for some reason, and I know why, and I've said this 100 times, we just get other things. And then when you start doing the stream, you put other things ahead because you already talked about this. And it just gets further and further back on the shelf. And it's not that they're bad. You know, it's just one of those things that just got thrown back there. And then all of a sudden, boom. But it is such a great topic. I've done it 3 times, you know, on my stream.
Yeah. I put them up high and I forget that I had them. And it's one of those, I just started looking around. And like I said the other day, I'm making room for another bottle. I'm like, oh, wait, I forgot I even had this. It's really good too. I just forgot.
It's not funny, but it's funny.
Hey, Sugar Kitty. Meow. Multitasking. Happy Easter to you, good sir. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And Steven wants to know, did you get the samples he sent to you?
Oh, yeah. I thought you heard me a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. The ones you're talking about, Steven, the ones that were gifted to me. That's the one you're talking about? From Eric? Because that should be it. Because, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, I almost actually brought them in here today. I still have them in my dining room along with other ones. And I actually was looking at them and I said, okay, I got to bring them in here because, again, those are one of the things that I got to keep here, or I keep going to other things and don't open some of these samples. And some of the stuff that he had sent, I've never had because they're not here. And that's what I so much enjoy about getting different samples that people drop off here, is because I just can't get them in Las Vegas. And it's very exciting to have them.
Cheers to you. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. You're going live at 7, right? We're going to be wrapped up by 7, but I just wanted to make sure. Hey, cheers, Cask 529. It's good to see you guys. So I'm getting ready to pour our second pour, but if you just joined us, our giveaway tonight is a bottle of Cologne Rum and Raisin Irish whiskey. This is a single malt Irish whiskey from Cologne Distillery in County Down. This is a PX sherry finish, a dark rum finish from Cologne, their own dark rum, and this is 55% ABV. This bottle actually came home with me from Ireland. So $5 an entry. The link for PayPal is scrolling at the bottom. Just tag me in chat and I'll add your entries. Oh, yeah. Celebrating. Oh, that's right. Your parents' 51st wedding anniversary tonight. Please tell them I said congratulations. We will definitely be wrapped up. We'll do our giveaway right at about 6:55. And we get it done on time. All right. So my next pour, and this one is actually I love, and I know Peter White's a fan. And this, again, it was on the top shelf, and I completely forgot I had it. But this is Tyrconnell 16-year single malt. This is an Oloroso and Moscatel finish. So I love the bottle, too. It's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
This is Cooley.
That's Cooley?
This is Cooley.
I'm going to go with
you're going Egan's Conviction.
10-year.
That's a cognac finish, right?
Yeah, yes. Hold on. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've
I
had this.
love this one, and obviously, I don't have a huge amount left, but I always forget. I put the Turkana and the Kilbeggan are on the top shelf, and I completely forget they're there.
It happens. I love this box that it comes in. I mean, it's really
that is really nice packaging for that. I will
It
say
is.
they did a good job.
I mean, anymore, I've noticed that packaging is going away for the naked bottle to save some money.
Well, that and you will actually see stores removing them from the packaging for
Yes.
shelf space.
That was going to be my next thing. Some of them exactly just do it so they can fit maybe
Mhm.
one or two more
Yeah.
brands on there by getting rid of that.
We've seen that here. And it was one, it was a Jameson where they actually did these little tins for several states, and people were collecting. I mean, they wanted the tins were really artistically done. They were really nice, and people were collecting those tins. They wanted one for all the states, and they would go into a store, and the store had just tossed all of them. So yeah.
Let me get to the dumpster.
All right, Ben is in for 2.
Oh yeah, you could smell the cognac on it once you get it
You
up
smell the
there.
cognac? Cognac's actually a finish I really like.
That and sherry. Sherry's always number one for me.
Yeah.
You say it's just sherry finish, it's like take my money.
Mhm.
Take my money.
I'm like that with port too.
Oh,
Love a good
so
port.
sherry, cognac, port.
Just all of them. I like
Pretty
all
much.
of them, pretty much.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Hey,
I can't
Baker
remember.
Drinks, thank you. Thank you very much.
Baker
Appreciate
Drinks,
you.
cheers.
Hey, cheers. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I got you, Ben. In for 2 to lose 4. Oh yeah, I know. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Are you the yeah? It's all good. If it does not let you do friends and family, like I said, I'm hoping that we'll get the views. I can get the views up and start using the super chats. It won't be an issue anymore. But for as often as I do giveaway, it won't be that big a deal. I'm hoping to do more. I like giving away whiskey. I really like it. You love Sean loves port. He's actually drinking a port finished Manishmore. I'm not sure. Is that a Scotch?
I don't know. I don't think I've heard of that.
Hardy har, Ben. Hey, cheers, Tom Black. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining us. So I'm on to the second. So one of the things, this actually is a finish that that I really love is Moscatel Sherry. And this was the first Irish that I had that was finished in that Moscatel Sherry. And since I've gotten a couple more, I've got this, which actually, this was a super cool gift that I actually just got from Sir Morris O'Connell, who is with Wayward. He's the maker of Wayward Irish Spirits. And Morris sent me this bottle of its Malton the Liberator Malton Moscatel cast strength, and he put my name on it. And he signed it. And I'm getting my handprint on. Yeah, you can kind of tell he signed it. He signed it there too. He signed it on the bottle. He signed the front label for me.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and this is one of the cast strength bottles. So I didn't know. He just told me this was coming in the mail. So that was a very nice early birthday surprise. But I said, the problem with that is it's too nice, and now I'm like, I don't want to open it because it's so freaking nice. I can't replace it. It's like the Malt Moscatel cast strength, so I can't replace it. I have the regular one over here, which is still 46%, but it was so nice. But there you go. Thank you, Sugar. I knew Sugar Kitty would know. Okay, it's like a hard CK. Okay. So yes, that's Scotch. See, Sugar Kitty, I knew you would know. I need to have Sugar Kitty on my channel sometime to educate me about Scotch.
Trust me, he has got.
He knows a ton.
He has got a thesaurus that breaks everything down.
Let's see. I think we got. Yeah, Doug is in for 5. So let me get you here. Had to change into the correct YouTube close. I still do that occasionally. I'll comment and I'll quickly delete it and go and switch back. And I'm like, oh, wait, crap. All right, let me get Douglas in here.
I don't blame you, Jim. We don't want to see that truck driver's outfit.
One more. And I'm going to misspell that one. There we go. Alrighty. All right, Doug, I've got yours. Who else did I miss here? What is my favorite from Powers Distillery? Liz, that is... Where's that? All right, it's right here. There, of course, I have to pick a difficult one, Liz. Other than John's Lane, forgive me, Sugar Kitty. Other than that one, this is my absolute, if I had to pick just one from Powers and not the single cast, this is my absolute favorite. Unfortunately, this is discontinued, but you can still find this on shelves. And this is Powers Signature. And it is it's got a green label. You'll find it in a green box. This is a discontinued bottle. It was replaced with Three Swallows. However, Three Swallows has a little bit more of that sherry finish in it. Three Swallows is actually a little bit younger also. So this has some really nice caramely notes, some anise notes in it. I absolutely love it. I have a backup. Thanks to a good friend of mine in chat, I have a backup to the backup. And that one is my absolute favorite from Powers. Powers Rye is another good one. My husband loves that. We've got like 3 more bottles of that downstairs. Oh, that would be awesome, Sugar Kitty. I would love that. I would love that. You know so much about Scotch, and I'm trying to learn more about Scotch because that honestly is the one I know the least about.
The best thing you can do is buy Scotch. Then you learn about Scotch. Particularly when you have a Scotch drinking husband.
Yeah. Well, my husband likes all the peated stuff, and sometimes I like it, but sometimes in the mood for something a little different.
Well,
I do have a couple really nice bottles from Scotch Malt Whiskey Society, and I've enjoyed the hell out of those.
Was it like Almond Joy and Mounds? Sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes you don't.
You don't, exactly.
Sometimes you feel like peat, and sometimes you don't.
Exactly. Yeah, you thought so. I know Sugar Kitty thought that Powers Rye was really floral. I actually got more like banana. Like it just reminded me of like banana bread, like banana nut bread. I didn't get as much floral on. I didn't get any floral actually on that one, but I have gotten them like this Turconnell. It does have floral notes. It's something I do like about the Moscatel Sherry, but Moscatel Sherry can put off some floral notes. Yeah, but samples are more cost effective, Peter, when dealing with Scotch, especially since honestly, I mean, I look at, the problem is I'm in Scotch Malt Whiskey Society and I look at those emails every month and I'm like, man, that sounds good. I want to buy that. And those bottles aren't the cheapest. Those Scotch Malt Whiskey Society ones. Oh, you picked up a John's Lane. Oh, I think you're going to like it. Everybody in here, I know a lot of the people in chat have had that one. That is it's a really good whiskey. It's a really good one. So Anthony, what do you have coming up on your channel?
Well,
have you bought any new bottles that are
actually I have a couple of things because as I rearranged things in here over the last month, and I truly don't have any floor whiskey until tonight because I had to move stuff to get it. Because again, we're reaching back on our shelf and pulling out whiskeys that for some reason we just haven't gotten to in a while we like. So I have some boxes on the floor, and inside there are some that are up and coming for review. In Scotch, one of them in particular is a Glen Scotia. And then a couple of them on the ground here would be a Michter's, looks like a Jack Daniels, And then I have assorted samples that people have dropped off when they were out here visiting. So I'm lining those up to go through those. And I tell you what, that's a daunting task in itself.
Yeah, I have two big little tote boxes full of samples, and I've got them separated. And
now some, I admit, I have went through them and drank them and their history. They were good because I just knew they were there. Oh, well, let me try this. Let me try that.
Thank you, Jim, for answering. Oh, well. Yeah, it's not cask strength. That is a little higher ABV, though. It's 46. But yeah, it's discontinued, but you can still find them on shelves pretty not really frequently, but they're not as hard to find as Tullamore Phoenix. Those are getting real hard to find. Oh, thank you, Em. Team Wench, thank you, Emily. I appreciate that. So Sean says he is falling deeply in love with Glen Scotia.
It's one of those things that I think is I just think it's a nice Scotch, but it's not for everybody. Just like all whiskeys aren't for everybody. That just may not tick the boxes on your palate. It happens. It's okay. It is what it is. You don't like it, or it's not terrible. It just doesn't do it for you. Let's just say like Tobermory or something like that. Mm-hmm. Your palate's your palate. You like what you like.
I'm thinking my husband, his birthday this year, he might be getting his first Octomore.
That I got the 15.3.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. It is nice. The 15.2.
I think that was the one was that the cognac?
That's it. I was going to say,
that's
if I had a chance to find that at a really good price, like under $2, I would definitely pick that.
It's over that because we're controlled.
Oh yeah, they're 3+.
I think I'm probably going to go. Hopefully he's not watching. I think I'm going to go pick that up. There's a store near me that still has stock, and I think I might just go grab that and tuck it away for his birthday. But that was going to be his. I spent so much on him for Christmas, I didn't end up getting it. But
I'll say this: I was even told when I went to the master class and talked to the representatives and stuff like that. He says out of all of them, and he says, I've had all of them and I have a bottle of each. He says the 5.2 or 15.2, excuse me, is by far the best. And I just, okay, to each his own, but boom,
yeah,
they went off the shelf there quicker than you could bat an eye.
Exactly, Christy. Like what you like, enjoy what you enjoy. You know what?
I agree.
You paid for it, I didn't. So
yep.
Drink what you want.
Yep. Hey, Donald.
Hey there, Donald. All right, thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you stopping in.
He comes in and says that W word.
This is one of the ones. I don't think Donald cares for this one. I know I really like it. The Tyrconnell 16-year Oloroso and Moscatel. I really like this one. And I tell you, I was eyeing. Donald would like this. I was eyeing a bottle that was in Ireland, the Celtic cask from Celtic Whiskey Shop. And it was like a 21-year Cooley sourced single malt. So I held off, but that sounded really, really good. Yeah. I thought that's the one that you're not a fan of, but I like. I think it's me and Peter like that one. The Victoriana is amazing. I just bought the 9-year Campbelltown Maltsfest Fino finish. Eric Gunderson sent him a sample of the 15-year, so I had to pick that up too.
Yep.
I've not had, as far as Campbelltown, I've had Springbank 18. I've had Hazelburn. I've had a Hazelburn 13. But I haven't had a huge amount of Campbelltown. Yeah, that one in the Madeira, I like as well. A lot of Tyrconnell fans. Tyrconnell is one, they don't get a huge amount of attention. It's a brand I think a lot of people, it used to be kind of everywhere, and I think they've kind of dialed it back, which I think you're going to see that across the board because it's expensive to get whiskey over here. And if it gets any more expensive, that's going to be an issue. But Tyrconnell's a brand. I mean, they're just a solid whiskey. I mean, ones that I'm like, well, I'm kind of on the fence about that one, but I mean, it's still just a really solid for the money, especially. I mean, that bottle wasn't even $100 for a 16-year-old whiskey.
And that's just it. A lot of people overlook brands like that because they don't know. But they've been around for a minute. They make good whiskey.
Tyrconnell's been around for quite a while. Owned by Kilbeggan, who is owned by Beam Suntory. Yeah. Yeah, those 10-year bottles, those are the ones that I've seen kind of dialed back. Like, we don't have them available here anymore. But they were out for a while. But, yeah, I haven't touched on the situation with the pricing with Irish whiskey because, I mean, I think there's no way to have the discussion without getting political. And that's not what I'm about. That's not what I'm going to do. The only thing I will say, it might get a little interesting if things transpire because Irish whiskey has to be distilled on the island of Ireland. It could be anywhere on the island of Ireland. Problem is when the country is separated. I mean, we have Northern Ireland and Republic of Ireland, and you've got 20% in one half and you got 10% in another. So things could get a little interesting. But,
cool running.
Hey, cool running. Hey, folks in chat, having a TV on and a Jameson night. Cheers. Cheers to you, cool running. I just had a pour of the Jameson Triple Triple, actually, just yesterday. We went out for a pub for my husband's stepfather's birthday. Hey, Rough Spirits. Cheers to you. Thank you for joining us. Like I said, let me know what you guys are drinking. Hey, Mr. Lopez. There, I thought I saw somebody else sneak in. Howdy and cheers. 4-Leaf Whiskey. Oh, congrats on 1,000 subs. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. So again, for you guys, just joined us. We're doing a giveaway that you see scrolling across the screen. We're giving away a Cologne Rum and Raisin. This is single malt Irish whiskey finished in PX cask, rum cask, 55% ABV. That bottle came back with me from Ireland. So I brought back a couple of those, and I decided I'd saved one. I put it away. I said I was going to give it away. So somebody is going to win a good one. Chrissy, she knows. I had backups to my backups for Jameson Stout. Yeah, that Jameson cask. So that's a funny story because Jameson Caskmates, they were doing so well with the Caskmates that they bought, it was 7 Degrees Brewing in Ireland. They bought a brewery, and they bought the brewery for the sole purpose of making this freaking whiskey. And now they've discontinued it, and they've sold the brewery back to the original owners. So I'm like, man, that's a way to do it right there. Just sell your brewery to a big, huge multi-conglomerate distillery and then have them sell it back to you a few years later when they're done with it. And now you've got all these whiskey season. I'm assuming they have the whiskey season casks. I don't know. They might have took the casks with them. I bet Jameson took the casks with them. Hey, David Tanko. You are drinking 13th Colony and Larceny A125. We had... See, my sister-in-law's boyfriend had C9. Is it C924? I think that's what he had yesterday.
You know, you can still find some of those. The
A123.
The Larcenies from last year.
Ooh, bourbon by the fire tonight. It's a little warm here for a fire. It's been getting a little warm at nights.
It's 80 right now here.
It got to about 70 today. It was 80 yesterday. Russ Pierce. I'm not drinking at the moment. Thinking about whipping up a cocktail or two. That sounds really good. That does sound really good. You got to pick up some more triple. I actually do as well. We blew through that bottle. I mean, and the good thing about that one is that it is only, the $28, $30. I mean, for under $30, it makes it a nice one to be able to replace pretty easily. What is the distribution for that Cologne bottle? So this one, they are just starting to distribute in the US. They do have it in Nevada. I think they're in North Dakota now. They're in California. They're in Texas. They're supposed to be pitching to Ohio. The issue in Ohio is we've got so much Irish whiskey right now on the shelves. They're kind of saturated. So we're not sure if they're going to get approved to be brought in this buying cycle. They might have to try it again. I can't tell you the 2 Stacks Irish cream is coming. They already put that on the list. That doesn't have to go through all the steps that the whiskey does because of the low ABV. That one it's phenomenal Irish cream. So that one is coming here. Other than that, it's going to be in New York, in New Jersey. I think one of the Carolinas, South Carolina's getting it? So there's going to be a lot of states that are getting the Killowen and the 2 Stacks. And basically anywhere you see 2 Stacks, you should see Killowen there as well. But I don't know the timing of how long it'll take to get the distribution. You can get it in the UK. You can get it in Ireland. Back to work. Oh, thank you, Donald. I hope you have a happy Easter. In honor of the 1,000 subs, I'll crap a Teeling 16-year single cast from the legendary Kensington Wine Market in Calgary. I freaking love Kensington Wine Market. Ex-bourbon 54.6. Yeah, that is probably cool. You're right on that one, Peter. I love Kensington Wine Market. Another one of the Canadians, Ben Demon Hunter, actually sent me the info for Kensington Wine Market. So I got to get a trip there. I got to buy the 2 Stacks Canadian release, the Smoke and Mirrors that was finished in maple syrup casks. And that's where I got signed up for Scotch Malt Whiskey Society. Because they sucked me in, because Kensington Wine Market is such a cool place. They'll let you sample like any of the whiskeys there, which is crazy. There's not a lot of stores you go into that let you sample $200 whiskey. Oh, it's never too hot to sit by the fire at dark. I'm so tired. I'd fall asleep out there. And we're too close to the river. We get mosquitoes. Wow, me too. I'd wake up covered in mosquitoes. Yeah, that rum and raisin, it's a nice one. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Gas529. Thank you so much. Alabama ABC doesn't carry a good selection of Irish, so I haven't dove into it yet. You know, Alabama might be like Arkansas, where you guys just don't. Trev, Bourbon Wrench, I would talk to him, and I need to have him back on sometime. But he would talk about, Arkansas. He's lucky if he walks in and they have a Jameson on the shelf. Yeah, too nice not to have a fire tonight. If I didn't have to work first thing in the freaking morning. Typical fruit bomb coulis. Yeah, coulis is a lot of tropical fruit. Oh, it's 50 there in Toledo. Yeah, I think it's still like 65 here in the Columbus area. It was 80 yesterday. It was a warm one. Yeah, Roger, I will definitely let you know. I'm actually supposed to be meeting for coffee this week with the distributor for 2 Stacks and Killowen. So I'll know this week what the situation is as far as them coming to Ohio or not. So I will definitely keep you in the loop. I'm going to pour, I'm going to go ahead and pour do you want to go straight to the Killowen, or you want to try to squeeze in one more?
It's your stream. If you're forcing me to have another dram. Oh.
All right. I'm gonna have one more. I'm just gonna pour a tiny bit. So I'm gonna give my small.
Me too. I'm just gonna pour a tiny bit.
That way I'll have room for the Killowen. Yeah, 73 in Zanesville. I need to get with you guys. I need to have you guys as a guest on my stream, because you guys are in Ohio too.
You know what's funny? Listening to Roger and then Cask 529, because I went to Youngstown State. So I lived.
Oh, I didn't know Youngstown. That. That's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yep, I lived in Boardman.
I'm
not from there, but yeah, I'm a Pittsburgher, so, but that's just where I was.
Hey, Bourbon Nerd, live from the patio. All right, so this is another one I need to do a full review of this one actually. And it was one of those, we were in the process of moving my studio up to this second floor, and I put it on the top shelf and forgot about it. But this is a blended Irish whiskey called Bart's. And this is done by Lockery Distillery. And this is a 46% ABV. This one is grain pot still peated malt and malt whiskey. So there's a little bit, just a touch of peated malt in here. Oloroso sherry casks and rye casks. The rye got me. I'm a sucker for anything rye.
Oh.
So I love that the story behind this one. I think it's like the founder, his grandfather was named Bart. And I love the whole kind of like steampunk kind of vibe because it's got like the gears on it. And it's really nice whiskey. I think it was only like $35. That one is in Ohio. And like I said, you can't even smell the peat on the nose. It's really lightly peated. Yeah, a bunch of Yinzers. I have a very good friend, Scott, I've sucked him into being on my channel before. And he is originally from the Pittsburgh area. And I love to tease him about like, you people can't seem to eat anything without French fries on it. I'm like, I went to Pittsburgh and got a salad and they put fries on top. And so.
Oh, you got to go to Primanti's.
Oh. I've been to Primanti's. Yeah, I've been there.
Okay, good. Good.
And he found a place here that did a pizza that had fries on top. And
so
yeah. It's a long running joke between me and him.
So I'm going to pour something that I haven't had in a minute, but it was because of you. I picked it up because I texted you when I was last back home.
I remember. I saw what you picked up. Yeah. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
It is. It is. And it's just one of those.
We'll all have. This is our next to the last pour. I got one more in me.
She's forcing me, people. She's forcing me to do this. I can't believe it.
Yeah, basically, if you're okay with the amount of peat in 2 stacks, you'll be fine with this one. It's a little lighter than 2 stacks, actually, the peat in there. And it's, like I said, $35. It's a really nice budget pour. And I just completely forgot I had it. You get so much. You were talking about you have floor whiskey now. I actually need to bring up some totes because I have bottles all over the floor and we have little dogs and yeah.
But in my defense, I don't technically have any whiskey on the floor anymore. It's either in a box ready for a stream or it's on a shelf. And the reason why it's on the floor is because I had to get to this stuff because of your
Mine it lives in the corner.
Hey, my goodness. Yes, she did, Sean. She really twisted my arm. You have no idea. It was horrid.
That is an easy pour to convince someone to have. So that Drumshanbo single pot still is it's kind of a different single pot still. I kind of think of it as a more modern single pot still. It's not, all the spice, the sherry bomb like a Redbreast 12 is. It is there's 3% Barra oats in that mash bill, and it makes it really, really creamy. I get like toasted coconut notes on that one. It's a really, really different version of a single pot still, but I love it because of that. It's really different. Oh, you have dining room table whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I have that too. I have about 5 or 6 bottles out there on the dining room table.
I'm in this is a spare like guest room, so I'm able to keep it on the floor down here. We also have my old studio setup. That's where all the scotch and bourbon is, and the bourbon's starting to take over because I keep going, and I don't time this intentionally. And this last time I even went at like noon when I had to run to the store. And I went in for a bottle of Irish, and I walked out also with the Heaven Hill grain to glass rye. Oh. The struggle is real, Anthony.
The struggle is real, people.
Because drop day is on Saturday. And I went at noon. I thought, okay, they won't have anything left. I'll be okay. Nope. They had stuff left. Hey, Nick. Nick Proman, how are you? Yeah, it was between that and Weller Special Reserve. We always get Weller Special Reserve, so I'm like, I'll get that next time. I think we're out of that right now. We still have some 107, but we don't have any SR.
It is too, Kathy.
Which one is that?
This is the Boston Scully. This one is the Steel Rose.
Oh, okay. I have the Irish rose.
I have that too.
I have that
But
one. I have the Sláinte.
I'm looking at a couple of the summer ones that are more, they look like
Yeah.
this, but they have that mesh back with a,
Yeah, I like those.
yeah,
I
for
got my
work.
husband a red one, and it's like a knit, so kinda like it's not really a jersey, but it's like a t-shirt kind of material.
Hmm.
Yeah, what a terrible problem to have. You just gotta time your grocery shopping not to be on Saturday here in Ohio, at least in Central Ohio.
That's why I tell you what, I still love this online shopping orders for your groceries where I just go online, order it, tell them when I want it, drive there, pick it up, and go.
So that's the trick, is I gotta pick it up because I was just like, well, for a tip, I'll just have it delivered. So last weekend, we're sitting here, I ordered all these like a whole bunch of groceries, like for the grocery shopping for the next couple weeks. And he was supposed to deliver it. Well, I noticed he was had other deliveries, and it had been like 90 minutes, 90 plus minutes. And I'm like, okay, texting the guy, okay, are you almost here? Oh, I'm gonna estimate to be there at like 6:40.
Hmm.
That's another hour. So my perishables will have been in the back of your hot car for over 2.5 hours.
Hmm.
So he didn't respond. And I'm like, all right, so I'm still waiting and I'm watching him on the little map. And 6 minutes away, all of a sudden, oh, your order's been canceled. And I'm like, what? So I called him and I ticked off, flipping out at him. And um, so they're like, well, yeah, well, let me get you in contact with the store. They'll refund your money. Well, they'll refund your money. It does take a few days for it to come back. The other thing is they don't refund the tip. So the guy got to keep his tip. And I mean, I tip pretty good because I mean, you're doing something I don't really want to do. So I'm like, well, that's a nice racket. So you go
Hmm.
do it, just take it all back and you get to keep the tip. Like that's pretty good. That's a pretty good racket there. Yeah, I actually I didn't have ice cream, but I had lunch meat, I had yogurt, I had heavy cream, milk, eggs. So stuff you really don't want in a hot car for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
But lesson learned, now I go pick up my groceries. So
Yeah. That's exactly it. I do.
yeah.
And it's like 5 blocks from my house.
Yeah, it's only like an 8-minute drive. It's not really that far. It's just I'm usually trying to squeeze it in while I'm working and I'm tired and got stuff going on after work, and
Hmm.
I work from home, so I'm able to have it
Yeah.
delivered to the house. But the LCBO still can't sell out the red spot. Too bad it's online only, or it would have been put on clearance. Is the price really high on that one? Oh, you've been looking for a few summer Boston Scallies. Yeah, the
Yeah.
wool ones. The problem with the wool ones too is you'll start to get like sweat stains and stuff, and
Hmm.
you trying to dry. Let me. If you dry clean those hats, it ain't cheap.
No,
I'm taking
but
my husband's in to be dry cleaned.
they do have some, Roger, that are more like the baseball cap. They have this style, but the back is like a baseball cap. So it's the mesh. And then some are a almost like a linen. So it's a lighter fabric. I've been looking at them. Not much of a price difference, but I'm just letting you know. So there are some way cooler ones than this one I got on.
Mr. Mom, I am totally going to do that just because it's spiteful. I'm a little annoyed because I was sitting there watching him for 2 hours, watching the little car drive around. So I might actually do that. Thank you. That's good to know. I did not realize that. Oh, 140 US. Man, that's a good deal. Man, that's a good deal. It's over 200 here. Well, yeah, oh man. Yeah, Kathy really likes them. We do too.
You know,
I get Boston Scally for my husband all the time.
and
He
I will
probably has
say
a
this,
dozen of them.
they are good, but I'm disappointed that the vast majority of them are made in China.
Well, and there's some inconsistent with the sizing. We've got some to where we get him the same size. You look at the
Yeah,
measurements, it says it should fit, but it doesn't.
it doesn't. It's either too tight or like this cannot be. I'm just throwing this out there. This cannot be uh, a 7 1/4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
because
had to
it's
get
down over my
spacers for
ears.
mine, yeah. Oh, happy Easter and anniversary, y'all. I hope you had a happy Easter. That cologne rum and raisin's a decent pour. I like the layers it brings. Could I
Oh
say
yeah,
fennel on the palate?
that's a good call,
That's,
James.
huh.
I like that fennel. Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to pour some and see right now. So we have 1 more minute if you want to get in on the giveaway for the Kahlua Rum and Raisin. We're going to give away one of these full-size bottles. Again, this is 55% ABV. And that's nothing. That's just their standard ABV. PX and rum finish. It's a really good bottle. You guys have heard me rave about it. So for my last pour, I was going to pour the rum and raisin. I said, this is a bottle that I came across and forgot I had. This is Kahlua Rum and Raisin. This is 54%. So it's Kahlua Rum and Raisin, 6-year-old single malt, but then it was further finished in an acacia cask.
Oh my gosh.
So this was done for Whiskey Live Dublin, 2023. And I completely forgot that I had this. And I was moving some stuff around and I'm like, well, is that the Belgrove? No, that's not the Belgrove. Holy crap, I forgot I had the Whiskey Live bottle. So this is just a little more finishing done on this one. Okay, let me put this into... Copy.
That Drumshanbo was a lot lighter than the last 2 whiskeys on the palate. I forgot about
it was that. Yeah, it is a very for a pot still, it's very light.
It is. It's very light. Matter of fact, when I first sipped it, I go, what is this thing, 40 ABV? And I look down and go, oh, 43. I go, wow, I forgot.
I think even at cask strength, that one's going to come off lighter than your typical single pot still.
Yeah, it's good. Don't get me wrong.
Yes, I do have Venmo. I'll get you in here. I'll add your name. Let me move that. Yes, my Venmo is. Let me put it in here in chat for you. Oop, didn't mean to do that.
But this truly is a very nice sipping Irish whiskey at 43 ABV. So it finished in the bourbon and then Oloroso cask. So you still have a little sweetness, but that little bit of that minerally metallic taste will come through because of the pot still.
Yes.
But it's not off-putting or anything like that.
No, and it's very creamy. That one is creamier than like your Red Rust 12.
It has a more creamier texture.
Oats do that to Irish mash bills. I've got some poutines that have the oats in it, and it's really, really creamy. Yeah, exactly. James just nailed it. One is 55% and drinks 43%. It goes down nice.
It is a nice whiskey. There's no doubt about it.
I'll tell you, this acacia is almost coming off as chocolatey. And I don't usually get that note on rum and raisin, so I bet you that's done that. Yeah, 5 years in bourbon cask, divided then into Kahlua Own dark rum cask, PX sherry cask, then spending an additional 11 months in an acacia cask.
Peter had a question for you.
Can you tell me about the Baron Tool Cask 39 single pot still? Oh, which one is? Do you remember what the finish was on that? Let me check real quick. I could look behind me. I could guarantee I probably have it.
I haven't seen, Peter, this Kahlua Irish, the rum raisin.
Oh, that was your that was the PWS Imports one that you guys got. All right. Bourbon Nerd is in for 2. So that one was, I could tell you there was a part 1 and a part 2. Let me add just one second here. Let me add Bourbon Nerd in here. And I'll tell you about it here. Okay. So one of the reasons it was expensive, it was a PWS exclusive. There was also a part 1 and a part 2, and I could tell you part 2 had a much smaller yield. They had a leak in the cask, and so he did not have many of that one at all. I don't think even everybody that wanted one got one. So that, especially if it's part 2, that's one of the reasons why the cost went through the roof on it, is because the yield was even less. I mean, Cologne yields are typically pretty small, but that one was like really, really small. Hey, William Hall. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right. We're going to call it. Let me turn off the banner here. We're going to go ahead and give away a bottle of Cologne Rum and Raisin Irish whiskey here. Let me do this share screen here.
Oh, that is a magnificent bottle. I'm telling you.
Yeah. It's my daily one. I absolutely love it. All right. Take a look. I want to make sure everybody's name's in here. It matches what I have in my spreadsheet. All right. Anthony, how many times should I shuffle here?
Oh, I would have definitely go at least twice.
Pick a number between 1 and 10.
6.
All right. We're going to shuffle 6 times. Good luck, everybody. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here we go. Bourbon! Congratulations, Ben. A bottle of Cologne Rum and Raisin is going to be coming your way. Thank you guys, all of you.
Ooh, cheers,
for
Ben.
participating. I'm going to be giving away some more Irish whiskey here coming up because this is super fun. I like giving this stuff away. And I've got extra bottles. So I've got reason to give some away. Yeah, you did. You won. Rigged. Congratulations, Ben.
Where's Big Vic? Where's Big Vic?
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, you're gonna get this bottle that I lugged home from Ireland. I've actually got some more. So if you guys, like I said, guys, if you got free time while you're at work, just throw my channel and some of my videos on, hit shuffle some of the playlists that I've got. I'm trying to make it a little bit easier on everybody. So if I get super chats going, I'm like this close. I'm like that close. I'm like 2,000 hours away. I'm right there. Thank you so much, Anthony.
Oh, you're welcome.
I appreciate you joining me for this. I'm going to cut it because Kilco, everybody, please go wish Kilco's parents a happy wedding anniversary. It is their anniversary today. And I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful Easter. So cheers. Thank you very much.
Cheers, everybody.
Have a good Sunday. I will see you guys next week. It'll be on Saturday. My guest will be Sean Scully from Clonakilty. We've got something going on for my birthday on Sunday. So it's going to be Saturday at 6 o'clock. We're going to be talking about new releases from Clonakilty. Everyone have a good day.